Hey, you asked to see me. I thought you'd asked to see me. I know you've been upset, and right now I think the best approach is just to listen. When we have issues, it's so easy to come in and make a judgment or tell you to move on or cheer up or it'll be okay or how about that one time heals? Isn't that a killer? Time heals? Well, we haven't had time yet. I know that you're struggling at the moment. I want to listen. I just want to listen. I may not be able to give you the best advice, but I think if I really listen to you, I think you might know what to do anyway. What do you think? Okay, lay it on me. Tell me what happened. Okay. And when did that happen? How did you feel about that? It sounds really challenging. So, someone you thought was a close friend, a relationship, they let you down, and then they told other people that you know that you actually let them down. And they made judgments about you. And they said things about you that aren't true. How do you feel about that? Tell me a little bit more about it. How does it make you feel to know that someone has said things about you that aren't true? You feel it's unfair. You feel it's wrong. Yeah, I agree. You feel it shouldn't happen. And you feel that you were a good friend to that person. Firstly, I want to tell you, I want to say with my heart, I'm really sorry this happened. I'm really sorry this happened to you. And it's not fair. It shouldn't have happened. And it's not right. So right off the bat, I want to affirm to you, it was unfair. It was wrong. It should not have happened. It's not fair it happened. I'm going to say something now, and I don't know how you're going to feel about this. How will I say this to you? Look, you mean a lot to me. I think you're a decent, sincere, caring, giving person. That's my opinion, and I sincerely feel that. This person did do something that was unfair. This person did do something that was wrong. This person has behaved in a bitter and vindictive way. How long are we going to speak about it? Now, I think today, right now, I think we need to really unpack it. I think we need to talk about your feelings. And I want to tell you that I think you're okay. I think you're a worthwhile, valuable person with infinite possibility. I want you to think about it a little bit differently, though. Has this person done this sort of thing to others? Yeah, they have. Have they got a track record of this sort of behaviour? Yeah, I know they're charismatic. I know they seemed fantastic in the beginning. Yeah, I know that. But I want to know about their track record. I don't want to know about the flash in the pan. I want to know about that person's track record. If you describe that person to me over time, over years, what sort of behaviour patterns do they follow? Yeah. So we're looking at repeated behaviour. And I'm so sorry you've been caught up in this. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. This person is unlikely to ever change. The way this person validates themselves is to talk to others and to talk them into validating that person's point of view. And that's what people who are less than honest do, because they doubt themselves. So they need to go up to others and encourage them or talk them into agreeing with them. And they do that a number of ways. And yeah, it stings. It's terrible. But I reckon you're really cool. I reckon you rock. And not today. Today we're just going to lick our wounds a bit. But how much of your life do you want this person to take? They shouldn't have done that. It was not fair that they did that. It was wrong. It was dishonest, judgmental, but they did it. And what are we going to do to be okay? That's what I want to know. I will hug you. I will listen to you. I will affirm you. I will empathize with you. But the best revenge is your success. Or the best revenge is your gentle movement forward. Not being reactive, not jumping up and down. So today, let's listen. Let's reflect. Let's be kind to ourselves, to yourself. And tomorrow, I want the fiery dragon. I want the dragon that gets up and breathes fire and moves on. It's not going to be easy. That person is repeating behavior patterns that they have justified and justified and justified. And what I'd like for you is for you not to lose one moment of your life over somebody that just isn't worth it. They are not worth it. They're not worth it. You are so much bigger than this person. You are so much bigger than this situation. You have so much to achieve. And I want to watch, I want to witness you achieve those goals. Someone who judges others harshly generally lacks insight. Somebody who judges others harshly generally doesn't know themselves, because they see everyone else so simply as a one-dimensional entity. That person has never seen your beautiful self. That person does not know your spectrum of colour. That person doesn't know what makes you tick. So why give your power to that person? If you worry about what they've said or what they've done, you're giving your power away. Who cares what they've said? Who cares what they've done? Who cares what they've told? Who cares who they've told? Because you know better. You know better. This person is simply acting out what they have always acted out. They lack a sense of self, they doubt themselves, they don't really like themselves, so they seek approval aggressively in others in order to put down another person. You, to put down you. It's going to happen again. Maybe from this person, maybe from someone else. What are you going to do to be okay about that? Some hints. The world is unfair. The shoulds of this world often don't work out. People should be kind. People should be honest. People should be faithful. People shouldn't wreak terror. People shouldn't go to war. Well, okay, we can keep saying that, but the shoulds of this world often don't work out. And if we jump up and down and say, that shouldn't have happened, my God, that shouldn't have happened, that really shouldn't have happened. Well, it did happen. It did happen. And it's awful. It's terrible. And you're really hurt. And I'm sorry you're hurt. I'm sorry you're hurt. I don't want them to win. I want you to win. So get back up. Don't worry about what they say. Don't worry about the musts. He must do this. She must do that. The world must stop going to war. Sometimes we need to throw out the musts, the shoulds, out with the bathwater. The world doesn't turn in that way, my friend. It's important to believe in people. It's important to be upbeat and be positive and believe in people. But you need your boundaries. You need to protect yourself. This person did what they did, and it was wrong. You know it was wrong. I know it's wrong. So what are you going to do about it? Not react. Be happy. Find stuff to do. Let go. Accept what they did. Now, this is a big one. Accept that that is who they are. Don't turn it over in your head a million trillion times. They did that. Therefore, they're capable of doing that. Therefore, they're capable of doing it again. Therefore, it's likely they've done it again. They've done it in the past. They'll do it again. I know it's tough because it seems so irrational when someone does something dishonest or judgmental, and you kind of want to get up on a mountain and you want to shout, I didn't do that. That's not fair. I think the fact that the world is unfair is really terrible. But the world is unfair. And you have to be happy anyway. If you wait for the world to be fair before you're happy, you're never going to be happy. If you wait for this person to change or that person to change, it's unlikely they'll ever change. Very few people change. Very few people change, and we need to love them anyway. But just because we love them doesn't mean they have to be in our lives. The greatest way to grow through this is to gain perspective and look down upon it. Look at it in perspective. Maybe today is not the day for that. But I just want to tell you that you are awesome. And I do not want this person to have power over you. I mean, let's look at it. Say it out loud. What did the person do? Hit me with it. What did they do? I want you to use 1 or 2 sentences, not a story. Tell me what they did. I don't want you to use the word but. I don't want you to use the words, but they usually don't do this. What did they do? How okay was that? To anyone, to do that to anyone. And they told other people, it's not okay. What they did is not okay. But you will be okay. I'm going to give you a big hug. I'm going to make you a beautiful cup of tea. And we're going to watch a movie. Let's watch Sleepless in Seattle or Bridget Jones' Diary. Something silly. Let's eat too many lollies, too much chocolate. You're going to be okay. You are going to be okay. Now is the time for hugs, for care, and for listening. And I want to listen. I want to listen to you. So tell me all about it today. Let it all out. And then tomorrow we're going to take over the world. Do you want to do that? And leave that person for dust. And achieve your goals. Don't you dare let that person control you. And don't you dare let them put a hiccup in your step. You keep walking, my friend. I'm right by your side. The world is unfair. The world is often wrong. The world is often narrow-minded, judgmental. But you are stronger than this. You are more resilient. Such is life. We have that phrase for a reason. Such is life. Such is life. It's awful. Let's get over it. Tonight, let's get a movie. I'll make you a lovely, strong cup of tea. Let's get out the blankets. Sit on the couch all comfy. I'm not going to let you be down by this. That person is not worth it. And you know what? You are worth it. You're worth it. So I'm listening to you. I'm listening. And I want to hear every detail as we eat lollies on the couch. And then tomorrow when you wake up, you're going to feel like a new human being, a refreshed soul. We're going to empty it all out tonight, and tomorrow you're going to wake up resilient, full of courage. Yes, you are going to be okay. Maybe not today, but you will be. And I am here for you. I'm here for you. So before we put on a movie, or two movies, let's just breathe in and out through our nose. I'm so sorry this has happened. You will be okay. Life can be unfair, but you can find happiness anyway. People may judge you, and they're not worth your time. Not worth your time. You will be okay. You will be okay. You will be okay. Bridget Jones' Diary. Or Sleepless in Seattle. What are your favourite lollies? I'm sorry this has happened. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Let's stop now. I'll give you a massive bear hug. You'll be okay.